Have you ever wondered if doing the right thing, even when no one is watching, really pays off? Today I want to share a story that answers this exact question. It's a tale about a young boy named Tom who lived in a small, humble village. His family didn't have much, but they had an abundance of love and strong values. His mother always told him, "Tom, no matter how little we have, our honesty is our greatest treasure." These words were the compass that guided his life. One sunny afternoon, while walking home from school, something shiny on the dusty path caught Tom's eye. He bent down and picked it up. It was a beautiful leather wallet, thick with cash. Tom's heart started to pound. He had never seen so much money in his life. For a moment, he imagined all the things he could buy. New shoes, delicious food for his family, maybe even a new roof for their leaky home. The temptation was overwhelming. Who would ever know? But then his mother's words echoed in his mind. Our honesty is our greatest treasure. He knew what he had to do. He opened the wallet, searching for some form of identification. Tucked inside was a small card with a name and an address. Mr. Harrison, a wealthy merchant who lived in a grand house on the other side of town. Without a second thought, Tom clutched the wallet tightly and began the long walk to Mr. Harrison's home. When he arrived, a butler answered the door and looked down at Tom's worn-out clothes with a frown. But Tom stood tall and asked to see Mr. Harrison, explaining he had found something that belonged to him. The butler reluctantly led him into a lavish study where Mr. Harrison sat behind a large oak desk. The merchant listened as Tom explained how he found the wallet. He then checked its contents, and a look of surprise washed over his face. Not a single coin was missing. Mr. Harrison looked at Tom, truly seeing him for the first time. He saw not a poor boy in tattered clothes, but a young man with immense integrity. He was deeply moved. "Young man," he said with a warm smile, "many people would have kept the money. Why did you bring it back?" Tom simply replied, "My mother taught me that honesty is more valuable than any amount of money." Impressed by Tom's character, Mr. Harrison offered him a reward, a small fraction of the money in the wallet. But he didn't stop there. He saw potential in the boy. He offered Tom a job at his shop after school, promising to teach him the trade. Tom eagerly accepted. He worked hard, learned quickly, and his honesty became his trademark. Customers trusted him, and the business flourished. Years passed. Tom grew into a wise and respected young man. Mr. Harrison, who had no children of his own, saw Tom as a son. When he eventually retired, he left his entire business to the one person he knew he could trust completely: the poor boy who had returned his lost wallet. Tom, who once had nothing, became the owner of a thriving business, all because he chose honesty over temptation. He was able to provide a wonderful life for his family, fixing not just their roof, but building them a new, comfortable home. Tom's story teaches us a powerful lesson. Honesty isn't just about returning a lost wallet. It's a way of life that builds trust, earns respect, and opens doors you never thought possible. It might not always bring immediate riches, but it plants the seeds for long-term happiness and success. In a world that sometimes feels complicated, the simple act of being honest is a superpower. It's the truest wealth we can ever possess. So, the next time you face a choice between what is easy and what is right, remember Tom. Remember that your integrity is your greatest asset. Honesty always finds a way to return happiness. Thanks so much for watching. If this story touched you, please give this video a like and subscribe for more inspiring content. See you next time.